baby over here, but I wanted to take you on a brief tour of my board game library. It's big enough that I call it a library now. So here are a lot of games out kind of near the dining room that are more often to come out with friends and party games and that type of stuff. And then I've got some of the heavier games in the office that I'll show you in a bit. Those are the games you see in my background all the time, but we're going to walk through some of those. So I apologize if this is too long a video. I'm wanting to kind of walk through some of these things. But on the top here are some of the favorite ones that also look really nice. We got Wingspan, Everdell, Maki Koro Legacy, Sonora, Ticket to Ride, a couple of additions, and then I've got all three of the kind of main games, I'll say, from Underdog Games. Great games, by the way. And then Deception, Murder in Hong Kong should be over here with the social deduction games, but it's too big. Fantastic social deduction game, by the way. In here, we've got a few social deduction games. One Night Ultimate Werewolf is classic. The Resistance is classic. The Resistance, another version of that, basically right there. And then Galapagos, if you haven't played that, actually very, very interesting. Moving right along over here, we've got Exploding Kittens and those types of games. A few in here. Cover Your Kingdom, Unstable Unicorns. We've got Sushi Go. We've got the Big Ten of Sushi Go over here. We've got Catan, Seafarer's expansion. Behind that is Catan. King of Tokyo, fantastic. Villainous, Pandemic. Few strategy, or not strategy, trivia type things in here. Throw Burrito, it's dodgeball with burritos, deck of cards, that kind of thing. Got some small things in here, small card games. We've got Taco Cat, Goat Cheese Pizza. We've got Flux, those are pretty fun. We've got Skull King, that's a great game right there. And then over here, we've got some great two-player games. We've got some great roll and write games. We got Codenames Duet, regular Codenames behind it. Decrypto is an incredible secret kind of communication type game. Really, really good. Not a two-player game. We've got Imhotep Duel, Seven Wonders Duel, Tarhi, Lost Cities card game, two-player game. So those are all great two-player games. And then we have a bunch of roll and writes in here. A lot of these are. So we've got Castles of Burgundy, roll and write. We've got Cartographers, Lost Cities. And then my favorite right here is Welcome to. That's probably my favorite. Trek 12 is also a roll and write, and so is Bravo. We've got The Crew, fantastic trick-taking game that's cooperative. Cat Lady, super fun. I really like all of those games, with exception to like some on the top. I don't love all of those. All those are really nice. Over here, these are the tile placement games. So we have Patchwork. Everyone knows of Carcassonne. We've got Azul. We've got Calico, Acropolis, Cascadia, King Domino. Bunch of stuff in there. And then we got a couple more party type games with lower player counts. Here to Slay and Happy Little Dinosaurs. Then these are more your classic like party games that I really don't like all that much, but they're there because other people like them, and when other people are over, I like to try and find games that other people like. And so like Off Topic is basically categories, that type of thing. We got Clue, Connect 4, a few other things like that. Holy smokes, we are on a roll. We're doing good, really good. Up here, Tokaido is super fun, very chill, relaxed game as well. And then over here on this side, we've got a few games that are basically like more kids games and puzzle type games. So Ubongo 3D, Drop It, Ingenious, and Chess. So those are those. Now let's head to the office. Check out the rest. There's quite a few more. Okay, and Everett is sleeping well. That is fantastic. So up here, starting out over here, these are basically all of the games going to all the way up here. Those are all games that are cooperative. Really enjoy cooperative type games, trying to see how those turn out. Really enjoy those, really enjoy working with people, trying to beat the game. There's some that are put together a lot better than others, but hey, that's just board games. Over here we've got Scythe. Got a couple of expansions above that. Tapestry, this is one of my favorite games. Tapestry, love it. Got an expansion. I've not played with it yet, so super excited for that. Ark Nova, great game. Got a few more Stonemaier ones. Viticulture, Red Rising. Stonemaier does a great job in general. Brass Birmingham, have not played that enough. Terraforming Mars, Ares Expedition. And then a bunch, like just about every single box for Marvel Legendary, even behind Viticulture World. We've got a couple of tubs filled with the smaller expansions. Marvel Legendary is set up over here, right here, and I've got all these boxes. I've got 2 more down there as well, so kind of a lifestyle game for me. Doesn't have to be for everyone, but I think maybe you should try it out if you haven't, because it's fun. I enjoy it. And you should try it out if you've played Dominion. So I've got Dominion right here, just the base card, so I can run and gun with that. I decided not to do the whole, craft chest thing that people do yet. I might later. Over here, we've got a couple of solo games. So these are solo games right here. Friday, probably the most popular one. Maquis, really, really nice. Really enjoyed that. And then we've got Mage Knight Ultimate Edition. That is not a game for everybody. Research it before you get into it. It's a lot. Coffee Roaster, fantastic solo game. Spirit Island, fantastic solo game. The Loop just looks really pretty. I've not played that enough to say much about it, but I did enjoy the play I have of it. Imperial Legends, also a solo game. Have not actually played that at all. Just like the look of it. And Aeon's End, pretty nice. So I've got some of these solo games I can quickly grab right there like that. Mansions of Madness, I've not played that yet. Really excited to. Just waiting for the right group of people. Power Grid, Empires of the North, Lost Ruins of Arnak. We've got some dice thrown in here, so this shelf right here is kind of like 2-player head-to-head games. So we've got Dice Throne. Really, really, really enjoyed Dice Throne. Unmatched, I've enjoyed that. Katie did not love that. Caesar, that was really good. And then back here we've got some of these like bigger Gloomhaven type games, basically. So Gloomhaven, Jaws of the Lion, Zombicide, Mice and Mystics. I haven't actually played a lot of these much. Like these 3, I haven't had enough time to play much of them. Bunny Kingdom's just kind of hiding back there. Over here, these are some of the ones my wife likes a little bit more. So like Quacks of Quedlinburg, she loves it, which is great. It's hard to find a game that she loves. Cuphead, super fun, fast-rolling dice game. Marvel Champions, Marvel United, Wild Space Brew, a couple of Pandasaurus games, Space Base. Down here we've got some experience games, not all of them. Nidavellir is not an experience-based game, really. And Dice Dungeons Danger, that's a dice-rolling game. Clank, super fun. Unfathomable, this is a remake, basically, of Battlestar Galactica. Really excited to play that. Haven't played it, have played Battlestar Galactica though. And then this is Cosmic Encounter. I've heard way too much about it and it was on sale, so I got it. Got a few Legacy games down here. I have played through Pandemic Legacy Season 1, but I've not played through any of the rest. They were just on sale. Amazon gets me every time. What else we got right here? A couple of dinosaur-themed game. Dinosaur Island, like that game a lot. Draftosaurus, like that game a lot. And then here is basically where I put games that are to play and review next. Dune Imperium, should definitely get to that one because I've heard tons of great things about it. I was sent a couple of these other ones to test out. Chronicles of Crime, really excited about that one as well. Sleeping Gods, I know that's a commitment, but I'm really excited about that. And then games that I don't like so much, we've got kind of over here. So these are games that are fine. I just don't pull them out as often. National Park Trivia, I do like that. It's a very like, if I'm going to play National Park Trivia, I know where it is and I'm going to come grab it, whatever. But here are some games that I just didn't love as much, or just like extra boxes for expansions. And then we've got a couple of these. These are murder mystery type things. You're an explorer. You're a investigator trying to investigate different crimes. And then zombie kids and zombie teens. Nice stuff, nice stuff. So that is my library of games right now, and I'm pretty excited, pretty happy with it. So those are my games. Those are the games I like. Yeah, hopefully that gives you just a nice little touch and a taste of what all this is, what it does, and why it may or may not be right for you. Thanks.